I've been thinking a lot about where we've come as a country since the Black Lives Matter protests and George Floyd's killing. And I think that there has been a bit of a chilling, so to speak, in the commitment to racial justice and stemming mass incarceration. As we all know, Juneteenth represents the day where Union soldiers went into Galveston, Texas, and told African Americans that they were free 2 years after the Emancipation Proclamation. The legacy and pain of slavery has affected our entire country and also the criminal justice system. And arguably, communities of color, especially the African American community, has suffered a lot of unfair outcomes. And now is the time, especially this is the day after Juneteenth, to recommit as prosecutors to say, what are we going to do to make impact? To make transformational change, we need to use a data program. A real challenge for most offices is figuring out how to release data without hesitancy, how to get buy-in from attorney general, stakeholders like police departments, state legislature. There's so much pushback now on reform prosecutors. I think that there is a bit of a hesitancy to even trust how to talk about data in a way that you can trust it won't be used against you. Changing the culture of a prosecutor's office is incredibly challenging because most prosecutors are thinking about how many trials they need to get done. That's mostly how they're evaluated. And it is a dramatic change for lawyers to think about collecting data, looking at a dashboard. But if you make it a part of the culture over time, you can make the kind of changes that the Fairfax County Commonwealth Attorney has made. And it's transformational. Important thing to remember is that today, prosecutors have the power, and if they have a data program, they have the tools to look at racial disparities, for instance, in plea offers or sentencing, bail. And also with the data program, state prosecutor's office has the tool to be able to look at mass incarceration, for instance, a diversion programs, really trying to figure out how to scale it and make it more impactful. I think prosecutors can use their discretion, their judgment, and have a data program simultaneously. They can be a balance. When you're a prosecutor and you go into court and you have your case, you need to look at the facts of the case, who's on the bench, the defense attorney assigned, the evidence that you're going to have to prove each element beyond reasonable doubt. And that's the judgment of the individual prosecutor. That has to stay. That's critical. But a data program just allows for consistency and fairness in the broad scheme of what the whole office is doing to make sure there's some adherence to the policy that the elected sets. And it's important to know that you still can have discretion as a prosecutor. We're just adding on a tool, which is a data program, to make sure that the outcome for all defendants is fair. My hope for the future with our work and the work that we're all doing is to showcase that prosecutors can build a data program to make whatever reform they see fit in their jurisdiction. What I would ask everyone on this webinar is, if you're interested in a data program, talk about it to your supervisor, to your elected in your office, because I believe that technology is the way to make impact. And it's also the future of what's, I think, going to happen with our profession as prosecutors.
Thank you.